everybody. Guys, today is a different kind of day. I don't have any motivational things to say, but it's story time. Hey, okay. Today we just came back from running and we just did a 5 kilometer. Anyway, I'm tired, right? Because obviously I'm still not used to this whole running thing. So immediately when we arrive back, I go upstairs just to take a shower. But I don't know what delayed me in all of this. Anyway, so I don't know what school was doing downstairs, but I hear school shouting after me, calling after my name, Noze, Noze, baby, baby. And I'm like, what the hell is happening? And I'm thinking to myself, okay, if he's calling me like that, then there's an emergency. I mean, a lot of things are going through my mind, but there's an intruder in the house. School is in trouble because he's in a panic. So I come downstairs, I probably skipped a couple of stairs, just to come downstairs, and I can hear he's outside. And I'm thinking to myself, what the hell is going on? So before I even continue with the story, we used to stay in another place in Joburg South. And so when school moved into Johannesburg in 2018, he stayed in Honeydew. So when I joined him, because Honeydew is quite far, so we decided, no, we're going to look for something in Joburg South. And we were renting for a couple of months until we thought to ourselves, okay, we need to find our own place where we're gonna, modify it to the way we like. So we find something in Boxburg, right? So anyway, when we moved to this house, there was a white guy that was staying in this house, okay, guys, and there were 2 kids, right? And then he says to us, as we were busy transitioning now, him moving out, him coming out, that we saw that there's a fish pond in the garden. So I'm thinking to myself, this guy is gonna take his little fishies with him, because I'm not taking care of anybody, because I can barely take care of myself, let alone 3 fishes that I need to feed, and I need to remind myself when to feed them. We need to clean the filter, we need to, they're very specific. We can't overfeed them, we can't underfeed, it's too much. Okay, so anyway, on the day we actually moving, he's like, no, I thought to myself, let me gift you with these 3 fishes. And I know it's fish, guys, but you know how I do it. So he's like, no, I thought to myself, let me give you with these 3 fish as a gift. And I don't want to be rude, because he seemed very chuffed with themselves. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, it's fine, we can do this, By the way, to keep a fish, guys, it's very expensive, because those little packets, their food is 100 rand, and it doesn't even last a month, right? So anyway, we noticed after a couple of weeks that those damn things are getting fat. Those damn things are getting fat, right? Because I think we're overfeeding them, but then we got the hang of things and it was fine. So now, a couple of months later, everything was fine. I think we only cleaned the fish pond once or twice. All right, that's not the point. So anyway, as I'm coming down, school is shouting, Noze, if fish is swelekile. I'm thinking, guys, it's been a very difficult year. Every time someone calls, and it's either someone has passed away, they're in hospital, and I've been a little bit edgy, and I've been fighting anxiety. And so for school to shout like that, and to tell me, Bana, if fishes is swelekile, the 3 fish are dead, all 3 of them, he found them dead. And I guess it was very traumatic for him, the fact that he found 3 fish dead. But anyway, so now we have the responsibility to now dispose of the fish. So I went to Google, and Google said, "Bana, if they're small, it's those big, the golden fish, right? But then because we started overfeeding them many months ago, and now they started getting fat." So when I went to Google said, Ivana, we can't flush them down the toilet, we have to bury them. So this person said we must take them out. First of all, Sko and I fought over who's going to take them out of the fish pond, because I was not. So we asked someone from the complex to take them out of the fish pond, and then Google said we must put them in a container and put them in the freezer, right? And then what are you doing? put them in the freezer, and then we must go and bury them and build a monument or a memento of some sort. So I'm thinking to myself, people are saying, man, I'm over exaggerating the whole situation. Listen, I have too many damn sons, that I don't want to go to hell because of 3 fishes. I'm not going to do that. So again, guys, we're having a funeral for the fishes. That is why now I have to wear black and cover my head, because it's going to be a whole ceremony between Square and I. So join us, guys. And I have to cover myself, kaloko. So join us, guys, ne? Okay, can I just say, what did you shout after me? Like, but like there's an emergency downstairs.
I wasn't feeling myself.
You ain't feeling yourself? Why?
Because I'm sad.
Why are you sad?
Bacon and egg, they passed away.
Bacon and egg.
And no one knows the time of death.
School?
At least we
should. What were you doing when you went to see whether they did or not?
I was checking them as I always do in the morning.
And then how did you find them? In what state?
And I greet them and they say hi and I leave for work.
Guys, I need to show you
when I greeted them, they just did not move.
Okay.
And I was so shocked. And
but why were you calling me?
I wasn't sure about what's going on.
So you wanted me to take them out of the pond?
I wasn't going to take them out.
Who's going to take them out?
Chinties. Well, you know that women are brave. They're always brave.
Guys, look where this is where the pond is. So this is where
now
bacon egg.
Because we're praying over it.
Oh, okay.
And the pump, we switched it off.
Okay.
We couldn't resuscitate them.
This is where bacon and egg was, guys. This is their last resting place, you know. So we've taken them out. Now they're in the freezer. So we need to take them out. And then Osco prepared
2 caskets and the cross.
I don't understand why you prepared 2 caskets. Who's gonna share the casket? Because there's 3 fish.
Look, there's a male and a female.
Oh.
So according to the tradition,
oh, okay.
The bacon and egg must be in 1 casket and the child must be in 1 casket.
Oh, okay.
Mama ga bacon or egg. Would you like to say a few words?
What's the other name? Bacon, egg, and what kind of and cream and sugar and butter. Bacon, egg. What's the third? Like, what's the child's name? Oh my God. I would like to thank Bacon and Egg and their child for their short-lived life. They swam and swam and swam. They gave us good memories. They hopped and hopped. They were good fishes.
But they were too fat.
They could have lost a couple of kilos. But
they didn't want to lose weight.
They didn't want to lose weight.
They kept on eating.
Well, we kept on overfeeding them. Otherwise, thank you so long. Yes, until the next life.
Goodbye, baby and Eggy.